Well, it gives me great pleasure to welcome everyone here. And my name is Sarah Archer. I'm the very new Executive Director of the Alumni and Development Department at UCT. So this is actually my very first event. I've had a few little events in Cape Town, but this is my first big event. So thank you. I'm going to remember you all because I think I've spoken to at least 2/3 of you, and I intend on getting round to the rest of you by the end of the evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bulin Drovu. I'm the Executive Head of Marketing for Retail and Business Banking at Nedbank. It's a real honor to welcome you all on behalf of Nedbank. And thank you to the UCT alumni for affording us the opportunity to partner with you and to host this really auspicious event at our Sandton head offices. Aren't they just gorgeous? Now, knowing that I'm not the person that you came here to hear, I endeavor to keep this short and sweet. I really just wanted to take a few moments to focus our attention on a word that was included on the invitation to this event. A word which we all tend to use and overuse at times without any real regard for its importance or its meaning. And it's a relatively small word which has the potential to deliver huge impact. And that word is conversations. Let's be part of the right conversations.
Thank you to each and every one of you who made it here tonight. For me, it is a rare privilege to actually be talking to you. I mean, it is not often that I talk to a lot of our alumni from UCT. I talk generally, but today is actually a special day. I hope Feb Academic is actually watching this, right? You know, she's a great supporter of what I do from the mentorship boardroom perspective, and so I mean it's only a privilege to also support her in her endeavors as well with UCT. Do you remember Brian Lippe? Yeah, that Brian Lippe is the guy that actually taught me about an anatomy of a yes. And he said, Yolanda, the biggest thing is understanding the anatomy of a yes. Because a lot of people spend so much time in different contexts actually trying to navigate every single step of the ladder to get to wherever you're trying to go to. When actually you shouldn't be touching base with everybody. All you have to do is understand what is the outcome you're looking for and how to get to that outcome. That's called smart work, right? No one is asking you to work hard, guys. Just work smart, right? I must be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you and say I sleep at 2 o'clock every morning and I wake up at 6 every morning. I don't, right? I don't, right? Because I've said, how do I ensure that I actually apply smart work in everything that I'm doing? Most probably in sort of 100 things that I propose to people, to companies, to boards, to whatever, I actually get a yes 99% of the time. Because I spend the time actually understanding who are the touch points that I need and how do I actually get to those touch points and how do I make sure that the decision that I need made is actually approved. And the last issue is really around excellence and execution. And the only thing I'm going to say about excellence and execution is this, is that history only has time for people who are outstanding. I only got invited here most probably because they know me from someone. I've made something of myself someone, right? And so people then say, okay, can we invite her, right? What's your story? Sylvester here in front, he was part of my mentorship circle, so I take a group of people every year and I mentor them. And one of the first sessions we have, the first session is the introduction and I introduce them to the second session, the first official kind of work session we have, right? I give them a piece of paper and I say, write down stuff and and they take it home. However, in that session, one of the things that I asked them, why must we care that you even breathe? Wow. Why must we care? Does your qualification talk to you before you walk in the room? Because I can tell you now, not all of us are going to have sponsors. But the things that utumengazo will introduce you before you are in the room. Amen. I've been called to meetings, not because I was supposed to be there, right? Because someone in the meeting said, "Hi man, I read about that girl. Or there was this thing that she said about this and this, right? Please call her." And then I get there, I'm like, "Why am I here again?" And they're like, "No, it's because of that's why you are here. Not because I introduced myself, not because I know the people in the room." Right? So when I want, if you are someone in, I'm gonna pick on you, if you are someone in consulting and design thinking, right? Are people thinking about you when they're having problems around how do we actually rethink our organization? Are they thinking, are you in the top of their list? Are you in the top 5, top 10 in South Africa? And I'm not even saying in the world, I'm just saying in South Africa. By the way, the people you compete with now are no longer next to you in South Africa. And you've seen that it's happening more and more, right? That the people that you're competing with are across the globe for the very same job that's sitting here in South Africa, right? So when I think about it, go and reflect on it. Wena udume ani, right? Because this is an important consideration. And then everyone knows this, right? Time and effort. Times anything by 0, what is the answer? 0. You put in no time, you put in no effort, what is gonna happen? Nothing. So your future value will be 0. So guys, this is my message to you. Is that if you really want that destiny, that future value of your own personal destiny to go up, invest in those things. Invest in those things. Not only for social, but also for yourself. So that you can go out there. And when they say women are rising, right, they can count you in it. When they say history has time to remember people, they can call your name in it. Otherwise, you will remain on the periphery and actually saying, I am a victim of circumstance. With those words, I would like to say thank you very much.